Today, we're going to talk about a city that from a distance looks like a peaceful white dove. But its story? Oh, it was forged in fire and exile. We're talking about Tetouan, Morocco.
Yeah, that nickname, the White Dove, it comes from its absolutely stunning whitewashed buildings. But beneath that serene surface lies this incredible history of loss and just amazing resilience. So that's the big question, right? How does a place like this rise up from literal ashes? Well, the answer is a pretty dramatic story of total destruction followed by a truly remarkable rebirth.
Okay, so get this. First, total devastation. Back in 1431, the original town was just wiped out, completely gone. It sat in ruins for decades. Then, fast forward to 1492, the fall of Granada in Spain sends these huge waves of refugees looking for any safe place to call home.
And this is where the story gets really fascinating. The people who rebuilt Tetouan were actually two different communities of exiles from Spain, Andalusian Muslims and Sephardi Jews, and each group brought these incredible gifts to the table. One had this mastery of architecture and art, while the other had a real talent for trade and finance. And together, they literally raised a new city from the dust.
See, these refugees carried the memory of their lost world with them, and they started to physically recreate it. You can see it in the breathtaking Zaligi tilework, these unbelievably intricate mosaics that you'll find all over the city's hidden courtyards.
And you can really feel it when you just look up at the incredible artesonado ceilings. These are these elaborate geometric masterpieces in wood built with the exact techniques they brought with them from the grand palaces of Granada.
So you have to realize, every archway, every courtyard, every single piece of tile was way more than just decoration. It was an act of defiance, really, an act of preservation. It was their way of rebuilding the very soul of the civilization they were forced to leave behind.
Now, as history kept moving, the city ended up with these two really distinct faces. You've got the ancient Medina, which is still just breathing with that original Andalusian soul. And then right next to it, you have the Ensanche, a modern district from the 20th century. Honestly, walking between them feels just like walking through time.
The world eventually caught on to just how special this place is. And in 1997, that unique heritage was made official when the Medina was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A huge deal. And all of this leaves Tetouan with a pretty profound question to grapple with today. How does a living, breathing city build its future, while also honoring a past that was built entirely from memory, by refugees? It's a beautiful and really complex legacy for the White Dove to carry.